I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on both my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on both my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna then I vibe on it. Get live. I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we trying to get fit. I my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. Lays it up and in.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Rubio into the front court. The lead is 2. Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Gets a look. Can't hit. On the follow. Way to stay with it. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Knocked loose. Rubio against the former MVP. No good and no foul. Tucker defended by the lefty Oubre. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Westbrook across the timeline. Down just a couple. To P.J. Tucker. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Suns control the possession. Ricky Rubio, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Booker with it. Leads a bucket. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Harden to Capella. Cashes in for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Into the front court. It's Booker. He'll run the offense. Westbrook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here's Rubio into the front court. They trail by 2. Booker here against Harden. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Ricky Rubio, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You know, back in 2007, 2008, I got my first start as being an analyst. And I remember talking to a head coach named Herb Sendek of Arizona State. And we were speaking about this young kid that he was raving about. His name was James Harden. Herb was telling me all these different stories about how he can score from anywhere on the court and how he was one of the most dynamic playmakers he's ever seen. I don't even think Herb expected James to be the James we see today, though.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Westbrook to Fareed. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Rubio up top. 10-all is our score. To Crawford. Screen coming. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Crawford to Kelly Oubre. Kenneth Fareed. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Crawford to Mikal Bridges. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
To Rivers. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kenneth Fareed at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Screen coming. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Westbrook. Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Wide open look, won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. We're through 1 with the visiting Rockets out in front. J&I. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is a first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Kelly Oubre. Here comes the screen. P.J. Tucker with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Fareed. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kelly Oubre, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Westbrook into the front court. His team up by 1. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Driving right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Gets it in the left corner. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
It's Suns ball. DeAndre Ayton to Crawford. Screen coming. Kenneth Faried rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Westbrook with it. Leads 3. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Off the mark on his free throw. Goes to the left side. Devin Booker. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rubio into the front court. 5-point game. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Harden. Gordon shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Spins and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden goes to the right side. From the painted area, won't go down. Mikal Bridges to Rubio. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Cruises inside for 2.
The assist from number 0.
It's Phoenix ball. Rubio, deep left corner. Here comes the screen. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Team foul number 3. Houston Rockets are in.
Crawford to Booker. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. To Mikal Bridges. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Harden. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 4 for 6.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Rubio picked up by Westbrook. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Count the bucket for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nothing going here on that drive. James Harden. He's 2 for 2 now. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Ricky Rubio at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Gordon with it. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. to Capella. He throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Booker. Off the mark. No good. Eric Gordon sends it away. Time expires to end the first half with the Rockets in front.
The Rockets have themselves... And that
A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Austin Rivers. Here's a chance from long range. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers.
That's me. I got ball. I got him. I got ball.
Crawford
I got ball.
to Mikal Bridges. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To P.J. Tucker. The pass set it all up.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Crawford to Mikal Bridges.
Send him down. Send him down.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Crawford to Mikal Bridges. And it's Rivers there to secure the rebound. Tucker to Fareed. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Suns with the basketball. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Mikal Bridges to Crawford. Jamal Crawford. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Doesn't get the bounce. To Kelly Oubre. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Fareed. And he finishes at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for...
Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Tucker. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Phoenix with it. Runner here won't go down. To P.J. Tucker. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found his second life.
And they called the foul. Careful there, Jip.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. James Harden, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
A pass taken away by the Rockets. And the basket good at the rim.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Phoenix has the ball. Driving's Rubio, but he can't get it to fall. Has a chance. Gordon shoots, can't connect. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Ricky Rubio. He's got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 85% in this game. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. It's the first, misses the second. To Harden. Down to Fareed. Nice pass to get things going.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down by 9. Jamal Crawford. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Rubio. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Ricky Rubio. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 77% so far in this one. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Fareed. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. DeAndre Ayton. Shot from the lane won't go. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Booker with it. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
The drive, right to the basket. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Rockets with the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
The assist from number 11, Jamal Crawford.
They get it down to Tucker. And that's rebounded by the Suns. Runner here won't go. James Harden. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Suns control the possession. Great look and vision. And scores.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Ricky Rubio at the line for 2 shots. At the line so far, he's shooting 72%. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Easy path to the rim.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Westbrook to Harden. James Harden. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Into the front court, it's Booker. The deficit now up to 5. And a chance coming up at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. With the flush, taking on all comers.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Harden smothering deep. Great feed, sets it up. Kelly Oubre with the 2.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Rubio now against Clint Capella. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Clint Capella. He's now 5 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line. Kelly Oubre has got 2 shots coming, shooting 75% so far tonight. First try, no good. Missed the second as well. Harden. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Here's Rubio up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Harden. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Ricky Rubio. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
It's Suns ball. Knocked loose. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. off the assist.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Capella. And scores. Strong take.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Mikal Bridges to Rubio. Clint Capella with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Mikal Bridges. Great pass to set it up. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. That one out of bounds off a rocket, so it stays with Phoenix. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Gerald Green takes the easy route. 2 points.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with an easy lay right there.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Devin Booker. Devin Booker in his own desert. No one in sight, and he takes advantage. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. Russell Westbrook powers it through. This for the win. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a present.
The Rockets. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always had something that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called, yeah. Leaving them gone. Dropping the top of my car, ayy. I cannot click, man, she playing her part, yeah. Ayy, life is you all like dark, ayy. Asking myself, how I she leave her like in the dark, like. leave me alone. Running out the box, leave me alone.
My girl, so you talking about what? I got a name.
What's going on, guys, for Complex News?
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this about my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your door down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on the road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the plot that from deep like Katie. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal up, then up, this a buzz down, we do, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even.
Welcome to Court Battles, a world created by the community, where you build your squad, define the rules in your custom court, and compete against others to earn hype and rewards along your quest in becoming the one. Race against time to take over as many courts as possible, each presenting a unique challenge every game. But while you're taking on opponents around the world with your attacking squad, you'll need to defend your one court with your home squad using different rule sets, lineup restrictions, and strategies to keep it from being taken. As you attack and defend, you'll unlock rewards to power up your squad, customize your one court, and make it even harder to take over. Balance everything just right, and you'll reach icon status in the world of court battles.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mamas working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young then the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I didn't made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you thought me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game close you. Cause when this game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over.
Tupac box being out of tabloids. I'm moving in, hanging with the bad boys. Get the where I'm from, they never had much. Waters on crackers when they had lunch. Everyone with the doors. No living like five. Still got a heart soul. A-Tom flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Dog mode, at it again. I'm a dog, but I know. I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me.
Somebody on Your place up.